As you think about the culture for security and cybersecurity across your members, how has that evolved over recent years and in the current mode? Have you seen a cultural shift?
Uh, Definitely seen a cultural shift, certainly over the last 10 to 15 years, but even more so in the last few. Um, it is a top priority up and down the org chart at electric companies across North America. This is a CEO, as I mentioned, the ESCC is a CEO-led body. Security of our infrastructure, protection against threats is something that the CEOs care about. And we are looking to inculcate that culture all the way down to everybody who operates, everybody who works in the company. So I think the other thing I would say is this is an industry that has been focused on safety for the better part of the last 90 years. Some of that comes from incidents back in the 1940s, 1950s, where we had a lot of occupational safety and health incidents that were impacting our workers. And the CEOs, the leadership of the industry at that time came together and said, we have to work collaboratively to keep this workforce safe. And now you can't go around a room at a CEO meeting. You could ask every one of those CEOs about their safety metrics and they will know their numbers. So taking that lesson and applying it to security was just sort of a natural extension of the safety culture to develop a security culture. One quick anecdote about security culture. I recall talking to a CEO probably about 6-7 years ago now, and they had just started doing phishing tests. And at that point, this is about a 10,000 person company. They had a 30% failure rate. That over the course of training and testing and through data and through CEO leadership, over a course of a couple of years became a 3% failure rate. It's an extraordinary improvement. Now, really proud of that, really shows the value of culture, really shows the value of CEO leadership, but it also shows that even with that extraordinary improvement, you still have 3% of a 10,000 person company or 300 people clicking on something that they shouldn't be. And so that goes to one, we still have work to do in establishing and improving the security culture of our companies, but more so, it shows that you can't protect everything from everything, and there is value to not just stopping the bad thing from happening, but also being prepared to respond and recover and mitigate the threat.